Hello BookTube. I wanted to make a video setting forth what I would like to read throughout the month of December. Last month in November, in the beginning, I mentioned some books that I was planning to read throughout November, and I'm still reading some of those, but some I never got back to in November. I wanted to read in November, but I didn't get back into with John O'Hara's novel Ourselves to Know. I didn't get back into it. I haven't put it down in the lower level, so I still might get into it sometime either this month or next year. I was reading Serena by Ron Rash. I was reading this and I was really enjoying it, and then I read something in the novel that just I kind of lost my enthusiasm, but I haven't given up on it. I could finish it in a day if I wanted to, but I haven't read it throughout November like I said I was. I didn't get back into it. I definitely want to get back into Pinkerton's Sister by Peter Rushforth. I was really enjoying this. I'll either get into it sometime in 2017. I was also enjoying reading George Mills by Stanley Elkin. I was really getting into this, and I haven't put it down the lower level, so I might get back into it 2017. Way in the beginning of 2016, I read The Wall Creeper by Neil Zink, and I wasn't too impressed with it, but I haven't. But I ordered two of her other novels. I haven't got her most recent novel, but I was starting to read Mislaid, which came after The Wall Creeper by Neil Zink. I haven't given up on this. I'll probably get back. I want to get back into it either in 2017. As far as what I was planning to read in November, and I'm still reading. Salvation on Sand Mountain, Snake Handling and Redemption in Southern Appalachia by Dennis Covington. I was really enjoying this, and I do plan to read this throughout December. I've been reading The Castaway Lounge, a novel by John Bullard. I want to finish this in December. I was reading this today, and I want to. I know I could finish this if I just sat down and read it. Also in December, I wanted to keep reading this new book I got in the mail the other day, Bear: The Life and Times of Augustus Owsley Stanley III by Robert Greenfield. I want to read this in December. I was reading again today this novel that I mentioned last month. I've been reading it, and I'm halfway through it. It's The Wanting Seed by Anthony Burgess. I want to finish this in December. I've been really enjoying The Village, The History of Greenwich Village, 400 Years of Beats, Bohemians, Radicals, and Rogues by John Strausbaugh. I'm really enjoying this. I've been reading it today, and I should finish it in December. I still want to read The Partisans, Marriage, Politics, and Betrayal Among the New York Intellectuals by David Laskin. I want to get back into this in December. Also, I was reading the biography of Casanova, The World of Seductive Genius by Lawrence Bergreen. I was reading this and really getting into it. Some parts really turned me off. As I said in one video, Casanova to me was a sex addict, a real pervert, kind of a creep. But I do like the historical aspects of this novel. So I might, it's not a novel, excuse me, this biography. And so I still plan to keep it up here in December and get back into it. Also in December, this is what I would like to read, if possible, in December going into next year. The Pursuit of Power, Europe in 1815 to 1914 by Richard J. Evans. I've been reading this a little bit at night before going to bed, and I really am enjoying it. And I also want to get into this biography What little I've read of this, I've really enjoyed it. Jean Cocteau, A Life by Claude Arnett Ayou. This is translated out of French by Lauren Elkin and Charlotte Mandel. I really want to get into this, but this is at the bottom of the, these are two at the bottom of the pile. As far as in the mornings, as I've said, I read my Bible and I have devotions in the mornings and I read until afternoon. I still want to read the book of Isaiah, God's Kingdom, a thematic-theological approach by Andrew Abernethy. I'll keep this on my desk. I haven't put it down in the basement. I like to get more into this. I've been really enjoying reading Called by Triune Grace, Divine Rhetoric, and Effectual Call by Jonathan Hoglund. I want to read this in December. And I want to get back into Saving Righteousness of God. These are basically studies on Paul, Justification, and the New Perspective by Michael Bird. This is something I'll read off and on. It's just essays, studies. And I was really enjoying Biblical Authority After Babel, Retrieving the Solas and the Spirit of Protestant Christianity. I'll probably finish this in December. I'm really enjoying this. And I want to get back into Paul's New Perspective, Charting a Sociological Journey by Garwood P. Anderson. So I'm trying to get back into this. And I've been reading this last couple of mornings. This is the Reformation Commentary on Scripture, Romans 9 through 16. And this is kind of difficult to read because I'm not into Reformed theology, 17th or 16th, 17th century Protestant theology, but I haven't put it down in the lower level yet, so I have it still on my desk. But definitely I want to get into these three books, definitely. The other ones are kind of like secondary, but I want to finish this and read this and read this. So that's what I want to read throughout December, and that's what I like to carry on into January 2017. I got books coming in the mail, and plus I'll probably buy books. I'll probably go to thrift stores, get books for Christmas presents, and so that's what my reading schedule is throughout the month of December. So yeah, so I just want to make this little video. And so, until next time, bye.